Hello, hello. So as promised, I indicated I would do another video to go through what was collected during the search warrants for Tristan and Brittany Hall's residence. Um, if you are unfamiliar with this case, I will include a link in the description to the playlist for the Tristan and Brittany Hall case. So I'm just going to jump in here. So they recovered 2 laptops, 1 external hard drive, 2 SD cards, 1 camera, 3 cell phones, 2 tablets, 2 bags of miscellaneous drug paraphernalia, 9 prescription pill bottles, 1 door alarm, and window locks. Now, this was for the search warrant, let's see, November 3rd. Okay. So they are going to have a lot of electronic data to sift through. And I don't have any doubts that they are going to have a plethora of video footage of what was going on in that bedroom. And I'm also curious as to what the bags of miscellaneous drug paraphernalia was. And there was 9 prescription pill bottles, which leads me to wonder if they were giving the victim prescription medications that did not belong to them, or if one or both of them possibly were on numerous prescription pills for mental health reasons. We're still waiting to learn if they're going to offer any form of justification for their actions. On November 6th, the search warrant had white plastic bags with black tape. Oh, and going back to the door and the window locks, I'm very curious if those are going to have, if those have like any record tied to the cloud, or if those are pretty basic. Because I really thought that was very interesting that they took those. So here's, oh, so disturbing. White plastic bags with black tape, 3 rolls of masking tape, 1 roll of black duct tape, 1 TP-Link camera with box and components, 1 Samsung micro SD card, notebook pages from, I won't name the person's journal, 3 packages of micro SD cards, 1 complete package and 2 packages were missing the cards, 2 books, Hello Universe and Wonder. What are you doing with the the bags, the tape, and all of this camera? I have a feeling this is going to be even more horrific than we have already talked about. Now, here we go. 5 handwritten Bible binders, a Holy Bible, miscellaneous Bible study books, 8 items of handwritten papers of various topics to include, but not limited to, planners, child care information, nutrition information, and religious studies. Guys, I have said this before, I will say it again. I am really hoping that we don't have another situation of extreme religiosity, like in the Ruby Frankie, Daybell Vallow situation here. This is like the evidence that they collected. It's really bothersome. It's really making me wonder if that's where this is going to go, because what makes you completely change and to only treat one of the children like this? And where were you getting the my brain, where were you getting your nutritional information to, in essence, decide what's best for her over, what the doctors and the nutritionists said? I don't believe any of this. I don't believe that any of this was anything less than sadistic, twisted. What were they doing with these recordings? Were these, they have at least 3 phones so far and all the laptops. Were they streaming or sending out video images, or were they just doing it to watch her, or were they sending them out into some dark web type place for money? I don't believe we're going to see either of them in court until the end of June, but I have not seen any additional documents filed regarding the case. So they're not putting forward anything. There are some forensic interviews that are currently sealed. There are some recordings that are sealed. But I really have to wonder where all of these recordings, where were they going? And obviously, if you're putting in the SD cards, you're saving and storing the data. You're not just allowing it to overwrite. So that's where I kind of get lost on, were you just watching to make sure she was quote unquote doing what she was supposed to be doing in her room? Well, if that was the case, then why do you need all the SD cards to record? It's so disturbing. And why just this victim? Why not any of the other kids? Is it a stepchild thing? But dad is charged as well. So why just her? Is it because of her age? We probably, unless it is read aloud or discussed in an open trial, may not know what was discussed in that forensic interview. But I would like to know if this is beyond what was described in the probable cause affidavits. So if you want to check out those playlists, I will put that in the description.